Next up, we have Attainment Company. That would be Joni and John are going to do a presentation. Joni and John, you've both been here before. You've done this a lot, and I thank you for your support. And it is all yours.
We couldn't be more excited to be here today. Thank you for joining us for ATIA Demo Days. My name is Joni Nygard. I'm the Vice President of AAC Resources and Services, and I'm here today partnering with John Karbo, Director of Software Communications. So between us, we hope to share with you some pretty exciting news from the Attainment Company. And to start out, many of you may be very familiar with our GoTalk Light Touch. The Light Touch has been around for a while. In fact, GoTalks came out in the early 90s, and it's still a fabulous, great tool to use. It's got quick, easy messages, volume control, 5 levels, all of those great features that you've become accustomed to. And the neat thing about a GoTalk is you can program it in 30 seconds or less, an entire level for a classroom so that a child can show what they know. Those things are so important for us to keep on moving things forward in the field. But as the title said, hey, come and connect with us regarding the new GoTalk. Yes, you're about to see the biggest change in the low-tech, mid-tech hardware within our field in a long time. The GoTalk Connect now pushes the envelope of technology into new heights. We are so excited to offer you a GoTalk that covers all the very basic features of our old GoTalks, but also adds some new features right along with it. And hang on one sec. I'm going to change my view to make sure you've got a good view. Okay. And ultimately, this is the new GoTalk Connect. Connect. What makes it great? Well, it works as simple as a GoTalk Light Touch, so I can still program all these messages in less than 30 seconds in a classroom. I can play for you a fabulous message that I think you'll be amazed at the voice quality. Buzz Lightyear's always a favorite. Certainly he is. And ultimately, not only can you use it for that 9+ grid, but it's got an easy to pull out overlay storage drawer. Yep, very convenient. And for those of us who have been looking for new angles to communicate, it has a pull-out stand. So the easel is built in on the back, and you can adjust it for the visual needs of your students or the physical access needs. So those are just a couple of the features of the new GoTalk Connect. And ultimately, as an SLP, I'm so excited because finally, if I had a student record their favorite characters early in the morning or during the course of the day, I never had a way to back those up before. Now, in a piece of hardware, I can record a young person's voice, and I can later back that up to the cloud so that I can save their previously recorded levels at any point in time. That is pretty exciting stuff that I now can record and save voices from my hardware. So I'm not always re-recording voices. And I think that when you think about that, of course, we also said connect. So I'm going to have to connect with my partner, John, so that he can tell you a few more of the cool new features. You ready to roll, John?
I am, Joni. Thank you so much for that introduction. So yes, I too have my GoTalk Connect here with a very familiar looking overlay. But we really kind of pulled out the stops on this one. So not only can it connect to a partner app where you can back things up, this device has interchangeable grids. So right now this is set with a 9. There is a button that I can push on the back, and this grid will pop right out. The device comes with 2 other grids that you can fit in. So the one we were looking at was a 9+. This has 25, and then this is used, kind of looks a little empty. It is for scene displays. So scene displays have been very popular in apps for, quite a long time. And we are thrilled that we now are able to replicate that experience on a hardware device. And I'll get to that a little more in just a second. So I've popped out that 9 grid. I've got my overlay here for a 25, which I made in the GoTalk Design and Connect app, which again, I'll show that here in a little bit. I can just take my new grid, click it into place. The device now knows that I have changed the grid and it will now play different messages.
Pizza. Spaghetti.
So one device can grow along with a person as they are using it. So with one device, you're not just locked into one different orientation. Just like the classic GoTalks, there are volume controls here along the top. There is also this button over here will allow you to change level. Also, like the GoTalks, a little bit harder to see here, but all the important instructions are here on the back, including our record button. The button that I've been hitting to pop the grid out right here also has a lock. So I can turn this little dial here with my fingernail, or a coin, paperclip, anything handy. It is now locked into place. And I'm actually going to boldly, in front of this audience, hold the device just by the plastic grid. So it really is in there good and solid. So, and the other important thing to remember is, so I just popped this 25 grid in. Those 9 messages about, Buzz and Woody and Jesse and all that are still in the device. They didn't go anywhere. It's just they won't play unless the appropriate grid is snapped into place. Earlier, I also had mentioned the scene pages. Oh, gotta unlock it here. Again, there's a button right here on the back. There's a spring. It just pops right open.
Pizza.
And I have a scene page that I made within the app. I'm going to snap my grid into place. And in this example, I've got a picture of a playground. You might be able to see there are hotspots that are printed over the top of the picture.
It's so nice outside. Let's go climbing.
Cool thing about this is, so I'm able to make these scene displays. I can do that directly on the device, or I can do that in the program GoTalk Design and Connect. So to do that on the device, just to kind of show you quickly, again, there is a record button on the back. I hit it once to go into record mode. I hit it a second time. And this actually allows me to get into a place where I can record auditory cues. And then there we go. Oh, it would not be a live demonstration if the pilot unit didn't give me just a little bit of trouble. But what you can do is get to a mode where you can just draw with your finger right here on the device and then record a message directly into it.
And while John's addressing that, I just want to share, there is obviously some excitement about the GoTalk Connect. And the price is right now $849 for an introductory price. It hasn't been published because we aren't 100% sure. As many of you know, there are a lot of variables in the world right now, and the device is not currently shipping. However, if somebody did want to order it on this year's funds, that is possible. And you just either email me or let our office know, and just know that it can't be delivered though until fall. So with that said, I'll let John continue with his scene page on hardware information.
Thank you, Joni.
Mm-hmm.
So, need to make sure I'm on the right level here. So I hit the record button to go into normal record. Then I hold it again. and I'm able to get into, it's very hard to see here on the webcam, but a really cool feature about this is this device has two LED strips along the top of the device that give you information as you are using it. And what I mean by that is on this side now, there's a red light on each side, which tells me I'm in a different recording mode. This is where I could record auditory cues. We do plan to have switch access. That is not for this first model, but later on down the line. Currently, it could be used for like dual language, where you could tap on a cell. It would play one audio message, you'd play it a second time, and it could play another. If I push the record and hold it again, I now see 3 red lights. So just by looking at it, I can tell I am finally in the place where I can draw hotspots. So I can just draw my little finger around here. I now have a hotspot drawn. I'll go into regular record mode. I will touch it once. Let's play tag. Take it out of record mode. Let's play tag. And hopefully you can hear that through my
Let's play tag.
earbuds. So you can make all those hotspots directly on the device. And as we mentioned, they're also able to do that in the app. I'm just going to share my screen quick. So this is GoTalk Design and Connect. It may look familiar. This app is a free update for GoTalk Design. That app has been out for a handful of years now. This is going to be a free update for all existing GoTalk Design users. And as you can see, here on the screen, we have added a whole category for our new connects. So I'm just going to go ahead and open one here. So this app, for those who may not be familiar, you can create those overlays that I've been switching out. So everything is formatted to fit into place. You can add images, you can add text. For this update, we are adding symbol sticks as an available in-app purchase. So we are expanding the image libraries that we offer within the app. But then to pair with the Connect is the ability to create and edit all of the speech here on the computer. So right now I've got my Woody cell selected. Over here on the far right side of the screen, we now have an audio area where I can go ahead and edit a message. So not only can we do recorded audio like a traditional GoTalk, we can also do text to speech, and you can do a mix and match of both. So I would be able to designate all of the speech here on the computer and then send it directly to my device. So you can do that over Bluetooth or USB, and that workflow goes in reverse as well. As Joni mentioned earlier, it is possible to back up a device. So if you have a GoTalk Connect that has some recordings that are very important to you, or you may want to just save those and reuse them at a later date, you can back all of that up through this program and have things available for safekeeping. And then the last thing that I want to show is that there is a free utility kind of helper app for GoTalk Design and Connect, which I currently have running on my phone. And what this is for is, you could imagine, let's for example say I'm a teacher, I'm taking my kids out to the state capitol on a field trip. I don't have any communication pages set up. The kiddos SLP could be at a district office. They could make some new overlays. I have this free helper app on my phone. The SLP sends them to me. I use this as a relay to send those pages via Bluetooth directly to the device. So this opens up new avenues for support across distance between teachers, families, SLPs. Yeah, so that's kind of a quick whirlwind. So the new device, GoTalk Connect, and then its companion app that it connects to is called GoTalk Design and Connect. Joni, do you have anything else you wanted to add?
I just realized people are probably watching my mouth move as I'm answering these questions in the text, but I don't have anything specific to add other than feel free to contact Joni, Joni at Attainment Company, or J Karbo at Attainment Company, JKARBO at attainmentcompany.com for more questions or comments. We're really excited about this tool, and we hope that it will be available to all of you by fall. So it's coming soon, and we may even have some test units prior to that time. So excited about it. And as we learn more information, watch our website. I did have one idea. Check out attainmentcompany.com and you'll see the coolest video ever related to the drop test and how durable this is. So people have said, is it as durable as a GoTalk Light Touch? It sure is. And the music played, David. Take it away.
Thank you, Joni and John. You guys are awesome. And thank you again for being with us and for showing us all this new great stuff that you're doing.